Bushcraft 412, and today I want to show you my belt survival kit that I put together and have been carrying around on my day trips and whatnot recently. This case is the County Comm PCC personal carry case. It's as you can see, it's jammed full of stuff. It's a got a couple belt loops there. They're Velcro, which is kind of nice little thing. I have a review on it. Actually, one of the first reviews I did on YouTube was on this kit. So we're gonna back this out a little bit, and we are going to take a look at the contents. And this thing is overflowing, so we're just going to start pulling stuff out. Let's back this up a little more. There we go. First of all, right here we have probably about 10 to 15 foot of just nylon rope. Nothing spectacular, but I've made shelters out of this before, and it's strong enough to get the job done. 10-15 foot, pretty small. We have a teeny tiny compass, a little zipper pull compass. Put this stuff out so you can see it. We have a good handful of water tablets. Looks like 6 or 8 here. Always good to have. Ooh, we have a little surprise package. Let's open this up. We have one of my little pocket fishing kits. It's falling apart here, but this is basically a little piece of cardboard with a couple fish hooks in it, wrapped in some ice fishing line, some 50-pound ice fishing line, and a little bit of either 6 or 10-pound line in the center there. So it's about 40 feet of fishing line altogether, and probably 2 or 3 fishing hooks. I'm not sure if this is a 38 or 51 can opener. Military surplus. Neat little item. Multi-use, and it also acts as a screwdriver. And I've heard of people using this sharp end to gut fish with. You know, to use it as almost like a zipper to take open the fish's guts. So, neat little item. Weighs next to nothing. Nice and flat, so I threw that in there. There is a little piece of paper in here as well, tinder. And this is a little Ziploc too, so you got that for storage and keeping things dry, so you can use it to put tinder in and stuff like that. We have a little teeny tiny Ferro Rod, which I think I got this off eBay. You can get these little tiny Ferro Rods for like $1. So I bought like 20 of them, of course, and now they sit in my junk drawers. There's that. We have one Esbit tablet for starting a fire. This will burn probably 8-10 minutes, so if you really need to get a fire going and it's raining or cold or miserable, this can really be a lifesaver. We have, of course, you're not going to be able to 1 gallon size Ziploc, or no, maybe it's, yeah, it's gallon size Ziploc bag, which can be used with the water tabs for purifying your water. You can also store stuff in it, store food in it, but mostly it's for water, transporting your water. And this is a heavier duty reel. As you can see, it's got the double seal, higher quality one, not one of the cheaper ones. And if you're doing this for your survival kit, do yourself a favor and buy the high-end ones. Don't buy the cheapos. Another small fishing kit. I know it's kind of duplication, but in a real survival situation, fishing is your best means of getting food, especially with just a little tiny kit like this. So this has got a couple of sinkers and a couple more hooks in a little clear plastic case. We have a little teeny tiny folding knife, little half serrated folding knife, kind of flea market, dollar store kind of thing. I know it's packed. I really jammed this pack full for a little guy. Well, don't leave home without it. One lighter. If you don't have one in your little belt kit, get one, because you know what, starting fire with a Ferro Rod can be a pain in the butt. This and that Esbit tablet. I tell you what, I'm not going to freeze to death out in the woods. Carry a lighter, even if you don't smoke. 2 Fresnel lenses. Always a nice little thing to have. Plus, they weigh next to nothing and they're completely flat. So why not? I get these on eBay. I bought a package of like 20 of them for like $5. So I've got enough to last me a lifetime. So, cool little item. You know, why not? Plus, it's another fire starter. So in this kit so far, we actually have 3 fire starting devices. And fire, of course, is your best ally in a situation like this. In the bottom here, we have a couple of Band-Aids, a little butterfly Band-Aid. And that is it. So there you go. There is my little belt survival kit. I think I've covered most of the bases. We got some food gathering, some little string for building shelters, water, of course, which is your most important thing. This is, let's see, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 tablets. So this will get you 10 quarts of water. If you're in a desert environment, that's going to go really quick. But here in the Northeast, where water's everywhere, this is enough, you know, and it doesn't get particularly warm in the Northeast. This is, you know, 2 or 3 days worth of water right here between this and the Ziploc. So your water's covered, shelter's covered. You know, of course, you got to make your own shelter, but you know, hey, this is a survival kit, not a luxury kit. We got 3 different ways to make fire: a small blade, and navigation. Of course, we got a little compass, and you know, of course, a little backup blade when it comes to gutting fish and all that. So I think I covered most of my bases. Of course, it's a belt kit, so it's not 100% inclusive as to everything you could possibly bring in the woods, but I think for a tiny little belt kit, I think this covers a lot of your needs, and this will get you through the night. You know, if you got to spend a night in the woods because you got lost hiking or something like that, I think you're pretty well covered in this. So, you know, of course, feel free. You know, like, these are just kind of recommendations. Get your own stuff, get your own supplies, try different things. Or if you want to save space, you can just bring the Ferro Rod. The Ferro Rod's the smallest of them all. You know, it's literally next to nothing in size. So adjust it how you like. Get comfortable with it. Practice with your kit. That's the biggest thing, is go out. And lots of times when I'm on day hikes, I'll have this on my belt. And what I'll do is I will start a fire and maybe make a quick, you know, just a quick 30-minute, you know, brush shelter. You know, make that real quick. Get a little fire going with my kit and get some water going purified in my Ziploc, and get used to doing it. You know, do it on your lunch break when you're on, you know, if you're out on a long day hike, take a break, practice these things, practice using your kit so you know its limitations, you know what needs improvement. This works for me. You know, where you are, if you're out west and you're in the desert, you're someplace like that, you're going to want to adjust according to where you are and where you live. But this is actually a very good kit for me. Works perfect, and I've actually tested this out by staying the night in the woods with this kit. Granted, it was summer, so you're talking, you know, 50, 60 degree night. You know, not really risk of freezing to death, but I have done an overnight with a survival kit and been, you know, about as comfortable as you can get with a belt-sized survival kit. So I hope you enjoyed. Hope it's given you some ideas on how you can really take down your kit and make it nice and small and compact and fit a whole lot of stuff into a little pack.